Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coin Lady channel. Ripple aims to dominate the CBDC business by using blockchain technology to radically alter the financial sector, which is expected to be worth $213 billion in 7 years. When it comes to listing on an exchange, does XRP satisfy all of the necessary requirements? Also discussed will be the impact of Triangle's latest collaboration with UAS remittance company on Ripple, whether or not XRP will soon hit the $2 mark, and whether or not the recent actions of the Ripple CEO have sparked rumors of an imminent IPO among crypto enthusiasts as Nasdaq acknowledges Ripple's latest acquisition. Keep reading to find out the rest. We'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you to our channel, where we discuss recent developments in the XRP ecosystem and the wider cryptocurrency industry. By 2030, the market for digital currencies issued by governments is expected to be worth $213 billion. With this as a backdrop, Ripple has set its sights on a sizable market share. Multiple CBDC-centric initiatives are indicative of this hunger for expansion. The global value of CBDCs is projected to increase from the current $100 million to an estimated $213 billion during the next decade, according to a report by Juniper Research, highlighting their huge growth potential. It would represent a rise of 212,900% in just 7 years. In a recent piece highlighting its plans for industry growth, Ripple emphasizes this point. Ripple is now at the forefront of providing cutting-edge CBDC solutions as the world's financial system increasingly moves online. Recent news articles have highlighted Ripple's dedicated CBDC platform and the fact that the Republic of Palau collaborated with the company to launch its own stable coin, which is now live and running on the public XRP ledger and utilizing XRP. Ripple's attempt to get into the CBDC market can be seen in their cryptocurrency development platform, which financial institutions like central banks can use to create their own digital currencies. And just last month, Anthony Welfare, Ripple's CBDC advisor, announced that the company is working with the Central Bank of Montenegro to offer technical assistance in creating the country's digital currency. According to the same survey by Welfare, 15 different vendors evaluated CBDCs and identified Ripple as the market leader. By announcing a collaboration with the Royal Monetary Authority of Bhutan in September 2021, Ripple made clear its intent to break into the CBDC market and pave the way for Bhutan to test its CBDC on the private XRP ledger. At this year's DMI Symposium, Ripple was a panelist discussing CBDCs. Ripple recognizes CBDCs' promising future and plans to capitalize on this insight. It's worth noting that a number of CBDC programs have already made great progress. In a recent panel discussion on tokenization, Nancy Beaton, the Chief Revenue Officer CRO of Uphold, a leading US-based trading platform, confirmed that the XRP token meets all the legitimate criteria for listing on the exchange, Uphold's rigorous listing criteria, emphasizing the company's commitment to transparency and integrity. According to her, Uphold has a listing committee that evaluates tokens using real criteria like security audits, founder credibility, token distribution, and more. It's interesting to note that the CRO claims that roughly 70% of tokens that apply to be listed on the polling platform don't make the grade. While she did admit that the lawsuit did exist, she also noted that Uphold's legal counsel had found no legal precedent that would require them to list XRP, so the company made the decision to keep XRP on the platform despite the litigation. The exchange will continue to support XRP and keep it listed on the site, according to the revenue officer, until there is legal clarification. Coinbase, which has also had legal issues with the SEC, remains firm in this decision, despite its CLO agreeing with Ripple's position in the lawsuit, in contrast to the approach taken by other exchanges like Kraken and Coinbase, which both discontinued support for XRP shortly after the SEC charges surfaced. Notably, the latest panel featured both the revenue officer from Uphold and the strategic growth manager from Sologenic, Fabio Velarde. Together, they gave light on the partnership between the two companies. Uphold provides a gateway to this technology by acting as a partner to Sologenic. Uphold recently listed Corium and Solidgenic on its platform, and the partnership has been crucial in promoting these tokens to its users. Similarly, in July of last year, Will Be Global, a renowned crypto exchange in South Korea, announced its support for the Solidgenex token Solo, making it the first XRPL token to be listed on a Tier 1 exchange. Before I go any farther, I need to fill you in on Expo. A market maker is a type of liquidity provider that generates its own funds. It's analogous to a user lending their crypto assets to a platform so that trade in cryptocurrencies can become more decentralized. Many people regard the profits you earn from the fees generated by trading on that platform to be passive income. Dixwell has a welcome special registration bonus, and you can get it if you use DexBull. To clarify that anyone may add liquidity to decentralized platforms like Uniswap, SushiSwap, etc., with DSpool. This bonus is a 10-day liquidity bonus of up to 100 XRP. This bonus is only available when you make a deposit, and it won't last long. In addition, after the conclusion of a regulatory case in the United States, Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, has recognized the prospect of an upcoming initial public offering IPO. Over the weekend, for example, Garlinghouse was seen liking a post in which the well-known Wall Street brokerage platform Nasdaq welcomed its acquisition of Medico and institutional digital asset custody trading and DeFi firm. Remember that. On May 17, Ripple paid $250 million to purchase Medical, as was just reported by the Crypto Basic, proving its hunger for development and willingness to enter the digital asset custody and tokenization market. The decision was met with praise from the Nasdaq. Given Nasdaq's status as a major trading platform for publicly traded businesses. Given that Ripple is a privately held corporation, many have speculated about the recent actions of its CEO. A Twitter user named Renee David posted a theory about a Ripple IPO that has attracted the attention of many people in the cryptocurrency world. David brought up Nasdaq's and Medico's plans to introduce a cryptocurrency custody solution in the third quarter of this year. This is a service already provided by the company that was just bought. The Twitter user reasoned that if Ripple won its battle against the US regulator, the company would eventually go public. One blockchain proponent in Florida, Digital Dirt, was surprised to see that Nasdaq had congratulated a private company on an acquisition because the exchange thinks there will be a new listing shortly. Crypto enthusiasts make assumptions. An initial public offering, IPO, has been discussed for the Ripple platform in recent years. However, conversations about these intentions have been overshadowed by the company's ongoing legal struggle with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. If Ripple ever decides to go public, Nasdaq's recent recognition of its most recent business development may serve as a sly recommendation for the company to contemplate listing on the exchange. As the cryptocurrency industry eagerly awaits Ripple's potential initial public offering, IPO, the company's chief executive has announced the timing of a favorable ruling in the company's multi-year legal struggle. Last week, we learned that Garlinghouse anticipates a resolution to the lawsuit in the next several weeks. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button over there. In addition to paying the notification fee to be among the first to know about XRP developments as they unfold. The ruling by Judge Annalisa Torres on Hinman's emails has sparked curiosity and discussion among XRP enthusiasts. You may recall that on May 16 Judge Annalisa Torres refused the SEC's move to seal emails and drafts connected to William Hinman's contentious 2018 lecture on cryptocurrencies. The court has ordered that the drafts of his and the speech be made public on June 13. Despite the verdict, some XRP supporters continue to believe the commission will reach a settlement with Ripple to keep the records secret. But Ripple CTO David Schwartz doubts the blockchain firm has the legal standing to make such a promise. Despite the settlement between Ripple and the SEC, Schwartz claims that Judge Torres has already determined that Hinman's emails and drafts constitute digital documentation and the public's right to access overrides all other concerns. Mr. Huber, a well-known member of the XRP community and a respected crypto investigator, prompted Schwartz to make this revelation. Not being a lawyer, I find it hard to believe that Ripple would agree to keep those details secret. Mr. Huber responded to Dean's tweet suggesting Coinbase may want access to Hinman's communications in exchange for a promise from Ripple not to disclose their contents. Mr. Huber is skeptical that Coinbase will voluntarily share any information related to Hinman's emails. He pointed out that the American stock market was already embroiled in the debate about Hinman's papers. In an interesting twist, crypto legal pioneer and XRP supporter John Deaton also chimed in. Schwartz's assessment was shared by Deaton. He highlighted that the release of Hinman's emails would occur regardless of whether or not Ripple reached a settlement with the SEC. Deaton claims that Forbes writer Rosalind Layton's application to unseal papers in order to access Hinman's emails was granted. If the SEC reaches a settlement with Ripple and agrees not to reveal the emails publicly, the prominent attorney claimed Judge Torres would reconsider Layton's move. Deaton assumes that other news organizations will follow suit and submit their own unique requests for public records. Even if Court Torres refuses Layton and other media outlets' applications for access to Hinman's emails, the pro-XRP attorney believes other litigants like Dragon Chain will still obtain access to the documents. Additionally, Ripple's on-demand liquidity partner TrainBlue has collaborated with Al Ansari Exchange, UAE's largest external personal remittance as part of its expansion initiative in the Middle East. Google's influence in the United Arab Emirates is set to increase thanks to the strategic partnership, it was announced today. The agreement will allow for the two businesses to explore ways to better serve their respective remittance clientele. Jackie Lee, CEO of Trinco Group, is enthusiastic about the new development. She believes it will help the GCC and the UAE improve their cross-border payment processes. The burning question of the day is whether or not XRP will break the $2 threshold in the near future. John Deaton, the creator of crypto law and an advocate for XRP, recently commented on the perceived apathy of investors who have been unable to purchase XRP at prices below $1. The attorney thinks these people are missing out on a great financial opportunity since they won't get on board until XRP reaches $2. How many people who aren't buying it now will shell out more than $1 for it, as Deaton tweeted, is mind-boggling. In his most recent comments, Dean echoed attorney Shaq in saying that some investors had missed out on buying XRP at a price below $1 because of their inaction. Several well-known analysts agree with this sentiment, predicting substantial price increases for the asset in the near future. While Deaton is surprised by the lack of interest from investors, the attorney thinks the crypto community as a whole won't jump on the impending XRP rally until the asset breaks the $2 mark. Even crazier is that the FOMO won't be activated until the price drops to $2. He emphasized DT's recent remarks and pointed out a common trend among cryptocurrency investors. The majority of advocates typically only buy into an asset after they see large price increases, which just serves to exacerbate their fear of missing out. Greg, a talented chartist, made a similar declaration as the attorney Deacon last month, claiming that the current trading price of XRP below $1 represents a once-in-a-lifetime investing opportunity. Greg's announcement further solidifies his belief that an asset pricing investigation is imminent. A recent research by a market observer noted that XRP is at a pivotal juncture in its price trajectory, with a jump to either $3.30 or $250 possible. Another expert, JD, commented in response to Dean, saying that XRP is confined within a bullish symmetrical triangle. According to JD, XRP will most likely leave the triangle by the end of September. He expects the asset to surge once it breaks out, but he won't commit to a specific price goal. Meanwhile, XRP is trading at 50 cents, up 6.29% in the previous week. This comes after 4 consecutive days in which the asset displayed bullish candles. Now that we've reached the end of the video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button if you've enjoyed what you saw. Don't forget to sign up for alerts. See you later, bye.